Hi all, it's Dr. Margie Jones-Carey again, and we're back with Minutes with Margie. I'm sharing this video with you today to talk to you about how you can use the Assignments tab inside of Microsoft Teams. So in the past, we've talked about using files, but over time, as you get more and more information that you want to share directly with students through the virtual links that are inside of Teams, you may find that assignments will work better. Don't let the idea of an assignment overwhelm you. It can be as simple as watch this particular video or answer this particular flip grid. The other advantage of using assignments may be organizational as you go forward. It'll be much easier for you and for students and for families to find that information at a later date. So let's begin by showing you a little bit about how the Assignments tab works. So I'm going to begin by sharing my screen and getting into my Microsoft Teams. So this is my Microsoft Teams screen, looks very similar to yours. I'm on a PC. I will show you later what a student screen looks like, but we have our posts, our files, our class notebook, our assignments, our grades, and this plus. In the past, some of you have started to add video links using this plus. The problem will get to be when you do that, you'll end up with a long list of things inside of the plus. And students don't see plus, they actually see the word more on their particular screen. So it may create some confusion. But if you start to use assignments, when I open the Assignments tab, it comes up. And you can see I have a whole bunch of assignments that I've created. But I can also create a new assignment. And it'll pop up and say, do I want to give a quiz? Do I have something I want to pull in from another file? Or just create a new assignment? And I can just create a new assignment. I can give it a title. And then I can give it instructions. And then I have the opportunity to do something called add resources. And when I go to add resources, it wants to know, what do I want? Do I want to bring in something from my class notebook? Do I want to bring in a link, or do I want to bring in a new file? And so what you may want to do is create a link and bring in a link. And so when I create a link, it just asks me for that and then for a description. So let's go off and let's go get a link. So I'm going to stop screen sharing and I'm going to go get a different screen that we can actually look at together where I can share my link. So just hang on for 1 second while I do that. So now this is my particular YouTube channel. So let's say I see a video on my YouTube channel that I want to share with students. So I click on that particular video, and when I click on it, I can actually open the video. It'll start to play. Right here is the share button on a YouTube video. I click on share, the link pops up, and I say copy. Okay, so let's do that one more time. I find the video, I get to the video, I click on share, here's the link, and then I say copy. Once I'm done copying it, I can leave YouTube, and I can then go back, and I'm going to go back in, and I'm going to get my Teams again. Okay, and now I say to students, here's my assignment. So I'm going to actually start my assignment over again. So I'm going to discard it. So I have this particular video link. I create inside of assignments, I create a new assignment. It's an assignment. I say, please, this is a video on using Teams, whatever I want to call it. Please watch the video. I click on add resources, and this is a link. So I click on link and I paste it. So Control V, or I can paste it, and then I can give it a description again if I want. I can say YouTube video by Dr. Margie. Whatever I want to say, I attach it. Okay, it shows up here. All right, then if I scroll down, It'll ask me if I want to post this assignment. It'll ask me if there's a rubric for it. It'll ask me if it goes to all students or only certain students. I can send it to just particular students if I choose to, or I can send it to all students. So I'm going to pick all. Okay, but I could decide to send it to a particular group of students. I give it a due date, and I say to you, be careful with your due dates, right? Because my belief is that once you go past the due date, while the assignment will still show, the students will not be able to activate it. So if this is a video that you're going to want them to use for a long period of time, then pick a due date really far out. Okay, what's the time? What are the settings? Are you okay with this going out and being posted in general to your post, to your chat area? Okay, if you didn't want to do that and you wanted to post it somewhere else, you could pick. And then I just say assign. So now these are all my assignments. If I go back to posts, in my post, now what has showed up along with a pop-up is that there's a new assignment. And students can now view that assignment. Of course, I'm going to look different than students, okay? But it now tells me I have these two students and they haven't looked at it or turned it in yet. So that is the easiest and simplest way to use assignments. So again, let's go over it one more time. If I want to create an assignment, I click on assignments, I click on create, I decide is it an assignment, a quiz, or something I'm pulling in. I'm going to say it's an assignment. I name it, I give it directions, I can pull in resources. It can be a file, a link, or something from the class notebook. I can give it a rubric, I can assign it to certain students or all students. I give it a due date and a time. I say if I wanted to go out, okay, into my particular post area, and then I save it to students, okay, and then it will show up in my post area. And students will just be able to click on it, but it will also remain inside of assignments. So I hope this helps you to start to use the assignments tab and get away from files. While files are there, my understanding is that once files are in there, it's very difficult for students and parents to get to files, but assignments will always be visible to them. So stay tuned. In my next video, I'm going to show you what students see on their iPad. Thanks for joining me. Have a great day. I'll see you soon and enjoy your videos with Margie.